Have you ever wondered what it takes to stay calm when everything around you is falling apart? I mean truly falling apart. Today, we re-diving into one of the most incredible stories of composure under pressure I've ever come across. It's a story about a woman who faced a catastrophic failure, not with panic, but with a level of calm that's almost hard to believe. Picture this. You're in a highly complex, technologically advanced environment. It's your workplace, a place you know like the back of your hand. Suddenly, a series of alarms blare. Not just one, but a cascade of them, each one signaling a more severe problem than the last. Lights flicker, the structure around you groans and shudders violently, and pieces of the ceiling begin to rain down. Your colleagues are shouting, some are running for cover, and the air is thick with dust and the metallic smell of stress. It's chaos, pure, unadulterated chaos. This was the reality for Elena. She wasn't a superhero or a trained soldier. She was a lead technician at a remote research compound. Her job was to monitor the facility's core systems. On that fateful day, a seismic event triggered a chain reaction that threatened to tear the entire compound apart. While others were understandably overwhelmed by fear, Elena's training kicked in. But it was more than just training. It was an innate sense of focus. Instead of freezing or fleeing, she did something remarkable. She sat down. Amidst the shaking and the cacophony of alarms, she took a deep, deliberate breath. Her heart was pounding, of course, but her mind became a crystal-clear lake. She later described it as everything slowing down, the noise fading into a background hum. Her focus narrowed to the control panel in front of her. The flashing red lights weren't sources of panic anymore. They were just information, data points in a complex puzzle that she needed to solve, and solve fast. Her first action was to silence the non-critical alarms. This simple act immediately reduced the sensory overload, allowing her and her team to think more clearly. Then, methodically, she began working through the shutdown protocols. She wasn't just following a checklist blindly. The shaking had damaged key systems, so the standard procedures were useless. She had to improvise, rerouting power, bypassing fried circuits, and manually releasing pressure valves. All while the building was literally disintegrating around her. One of the most astonishing parts of this story is how she communicated. Her voice, broadcast over the compound's intercom, was steady and even. It wasn't a commander barking orders. It was a guide leading people through a storm. She gave clear, concise instructions. Team B, evacuate through the west corridor. The east is compromised. Engineering, I need a pressure reading on tank 7. Now, her calmness was contagious. Hearing her steady voice cut through the noise gave others a lifeline of hope and direction. It turned a panicked crowd into a somewhat organized group. There was a moment when a support beam crashed down just feet from her station, sending sparks flying. Anyone would have flinched, would have run. Elena barely looked up. She was completely absorbed in her task, her hands moving with precision across the console. It was as if she had made a pact with herself. Panic was a luxury she could not afford. The lives of everyone in that compound depended on her ability to keep her cool. In the end, her actions saved dozens of lives. She managed to stabilize the core just long enough for a full evacuation to be completed. When the rescue teams finally reached the control room, they found her still at her post, calmly monitoring the last of the system readouts, surrounded by wreckage. The compound was a total loss, but the human loss was miraculously low, and that was largely thanks to her. So, what can we learn from Elena? Her story teaches us that composure isn't the absence of fear, it's the mastery of it. It's about narrowing your focus to what you can control, one step at a time, even when the world feels like it's ending. It's a powerful reminder that in our own moments of crisis, big or small, a calm mind is our most powerful tool. What do you think? Could you stay this calm under pressure? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this story as inspiring as I did, make sure to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.